Rebecca with Austin Underground, and I'm here with the fantastic Years and Years, who's
It sounds like superhero.
Yeah,
Fantastic years and years.
and their debut album Communion comes out in June.
Yeah,
You guys basically are superheroes. So, and you're up for a Woody Award, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we gonna win?
I hope so.
I voted for you.
We better win.
You're performing too, right?
Yeah.
Great.
We're doing 8 shows in 4 days.
8?
Yeah.
Wow.
Take that. Nuts.
So how do you deal with that kind of chaos? Is it like good, bad?
We'll find out. We've never done that before. That's first.
I'm just like I've accepted that I'm gonna be like dead for the whole week,
Yeah.
exhausted, and it's gonna be fun though. I'm having a fun time already.
Yeah.
Very glad to hear it. We're happy to have you guys here. So, so you came together something like because of some singing in the shower.
Singing in the shower was involved.
At some
Also, an internet website was involved. What else was involved?
That was it.
So these two met online
Okay.
on like a Finding Bandmate website, and then I met Mikey through a mutual friend, and he came to my house party, and in the morning, because Mikey stayed over, because I like stay on the couch or whatever, and then in the morning I took a shower and was singing, and you heard me, and I was like, hey, you've got a band, let me join, well, you two band, and can I join? And that was it.
We probably lied because we weren't really a band.
Yeah, it was very
Yeah,
low-key, you know, informal, just like, yeah.
They should have like a Tinder for musicians where like you have discovery preferences. It could be the EQ range. You could be like 20 kilohertz to 60 kilohertz
think
so.
within 20 miles.
It got nerdy then.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. Nerdy is what we're about.
Sorry. All right, that's something.
So how long ago was that? How long have you guys been together?
We're about to
How long have we been in South by?
No, like as a band together.
Oh, since 2010.
Oh, okay.
So, and you're putting out your debut album this year. So how's your sound evolved since then?
We used to have ukuleles and
Yeah.
xylophones.
I used to play
and-
guitar.
Yeah.
Ollie used to
Let's
play
have
the melodica,
like and a looper pedal.
we just didn't have a BPM setting, so it was always at
It's
time.
impossible.
Yeah.
So now it's dance music you can cry to. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you've done your
You've
research.
done your research.
Like that.
That's a pretty good description. I read that and I really liked it. So, so what's your songwriting process like? Like, does it always happen the same way, or is it different kind of every time?
It happens differently. It depends, because sometimes I write a lot of stuff on the piano, and I'll start writing a song and have lyrics and the melody already in place, and then we'll get into the studio together. Or Emery might start with something, and I'll write something to what Emery's done. Sirens.
Yeah,
Really
what's
harshing your
something
vibe.
big is happening,
Yeah.
I think Kanye's here.
Yeah, Kanye and Drake have arrived.
He was here last year, so.
Well,
was
there's
here
rumours.
last year. But we kind of do everything as much as possible together. So, like, this album we've finished everything in the studio together.
Wow, and some elephants.
Yeah.
So, what were you trying to portray with your album? Like, what kind of feelings and like experiences did you really want to put out there for people?
Heartache.
Heartache. There was no sort of like, specific thing that, I mean, all the songs have just come from my experiences of the last 4 or 5 years, basically. Most of the songs, yeah, all of them. And kind of like whatever I've been going through in that time, and most of that has been, like Emery said, heartbreak.
Heartbreak.
Feelings of inadequacy, rejection,
Anxiety.
anxiety, love.
The good news is those feelings never go away.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're eternal.
they're
The
universal.
well goes deep. Yeah, I'm gonna be mining that little.
Right.
So-
more albums.
So does that make it easier or harder for you to perform and write them? Like, is it if it's that personal, is it like harder for you to put out there?
The
or-
only time it's ever hard is when I think the person I've written it about is in the audience, and if that happens, that's terrible. But other than that,
But they don't know.
they mostly never know. But other than that, it's kind of fine because it's like a form of therapy. Once you've written it, it's like out there in the world. It becomes something less personal in a way. So
Yeah, I can definitely understand that.
Yeah.
So, so do you guys have any inspirations that aren't music related, like art, film? Do you draw inspiration from anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, from everything, but it all filters in somehow. I think. I mean, I used to be an architect. I studied architecture. I wouldn't say that's an influence, but I see similarities in the way you might design something or sketch something out, and the way you make music. So that always is. Mikey did film. We'll all love like people like David Lynch and
yeah, he's a big visual influence, and I guess he influences us. in
Studio
other
Ghibli.
ways. Oh, Studio Ghibli.
Ghibli.
Yeah, I
Um,
love Studio Ghibli.
Stuff like that.
I really love like Milan Kundera, as a writer. He's really great, and Margaret Atwood. And then yeah, like Emery said, it all filters in. Like you will take inspiration from everything.
So for a fun last question, if you guys could do a cover album and all the songs were from the same artist, who would you want to cover and what
wait,
songs?
So wait, do we cover an entire one album from?
No, it doesn't have to be like one of
Oh,
their
like
albums.
greatest
You can
hits.
do like as many of their songs as you want, but it's like on one album.
Oh wow!
Now let's take this question seriously.
Slightly.
That was
Backstreet Boys are a great
That's
choice.
a really good question.
You guys could really update their music.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, yeah, because there are people like
Good idea.
Prince who are, I think, one of the greatest singles artists of all time. I wouldn't necessarily want to do a whole Prince album,
You
but
can take all of his
he's
good
so
songs.
many great singles. Or ooh,
I want to do maybe a Stevie Wonder.
Wonder,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's had so many amazing songs.
I think me and you would
Like a
dig
Disney
doing
soundtrack?
Beatles.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a really good. King of the
That is-
Jungle.
Yeah,
that'd be really
King
good.
of
They
the
got a lot of
Swingers.
hits.
Yeah, a lot of
That
big
is
hits.
actually a really good idea.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
could be
all
very
jokes
popular.
aside,
That would.
We should,
that would
we should
rock.
quit and just do that.
Under the Sea,
Oh mate.
So
Bare Necessities. Oh my God, there's
Whole
endless.
new world. Yeah.
Circle of
You
Life.
could open with that one from Bambi, the autumn one. Do you know that?
No, that's a lame idea. No one knows that song.
What?
No one knows it.
Fantasia. Oh no, that's no.
that's
Also
all,
bad.
yeah, that's all instrumental, I think.
Yeah,
Ollie wouldn't have
Fantasia's
anything to
all
do.
in
Yeah.
classical anyway.
That
So
would be-
Be our guest.
be our guest, be our guest.
Now we're just naming
put our
Disney songs we
service
like.
to the test.
So yeah, sorry about that.
So we should look out for the Years and Years Disney cover album,
Yeah.
basically, is what you're
Disney
saying.
collection.
Well, thank you guys so much for being with us. Good luck with all your shows. Good luck at the Woodies.
Thank
And
you.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks.
thank you.